Hey guys, and welcome back to Until Dawn. Just to, catch you up and whatnot, in case you forgot what happened last time. Josh has been cut in twain. That wasn't technically last time, but it's always good to get a recap. Mike's bopping about in a sanatorium. You've got Matt and Emily. They've been accosted by a gang of, deers or elks, however you want to say it. And Sam here, she's all toweled and nearly nude. And a psycho clown came up and gave her a little prick. By which I mean he injected something into her.
Nice wording,
Oh, Tom, really? Why?
It's horror movie schlock dialogue, alright? It fits.
Fire tower.
Have either of you played Firewatch? Just the tower puts me in mind of it.
I have played part of that, yeah.
How do you think?
It seems quite typical walking sim, honestly.
Do you really think Walking Simulator is an appropriate term for that type of gameplay?
Well, I don't see that as derogatory like a lot of people do. It is just a description of the game. You know?
Yeah, good. I don't really think that type of thing should be, looked down upon or whatever, but I'm getting, on my high horse here, so whatever. I'll throw Emily to the hordes. That will appease them.
Okay, now to think up a strategy, how can I escape and make Emily's death look like an accident? I've got to think here.
Yeah, that's right. Human is the king here. Why would they even, surround us if they were just going to back off?
Because we needed a good cliffhanger at the end of the last part.
Yeah, it was effective, I'll give it that.
This is the point where you can potentially kill Matt, if you're not careful.
What will the big bull of the group take offence for them trying to escape?
Well, this here, if you pick a fight with him, he'll fight back.
Yeah, well,
Which is quite understandable. I don't think too many people like having an axe to the neck, but whatever.
Not a fan myself, not a fan.
Yeah, so what happens in that death sequence is that Matt ends up being pushed off the cliff.
Nice.
And his head gets smashed in on a rock, very much like how Beth and Hannah died.
Oh, it's like poetry, it rhymes. Alright, let's carry on, shall we? I don't want to be accosted by a group of bears. I don't think it'll be so easy to walk past them.
If we do manage to get someone on the radio, then we tell them we need help.
Tell them to bring Gatling guns or something. Shit, bring a Gundam. I think a Gundam would work here.
Oh god, not the lodge. We should stay here in case whoever it is needs to get back in touch with us.
Yeah, let's just die out here in the snow. That'd be good. Humans need to eat, Emily. Oh.
I mean, that's true, but the thing is that if the people turned up to help relatively quickly, then they'd be fine. You don't need to eat. Well, you can get away with not eating for a couple of months, I think. It's more water that's worried. Yeah! Might not be quite that much, it might be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple of months, man. You've got to be nigh immortal to survive that.
Yeah, I can barely manage an hour, Jesus
Christ. A couple of minutes for me.
But, for the human body, you'll die if you don't have water within 3 days, generally.
Uh-huh.
And then I think for food it is a few weeks / a month is about the limit that the human body can go to before you'll just conk.
Realistically, would you say it would be better to be stranded out in a snowstorm where you have the ability to collect snow and melt it down into water to drink?
Well, that wouldn't work out too well because it wouldn't be pleasant to drink. You'd have to boil the water first.
Well, I'm saying if you had the means to do so.
Well, if you had the means to do so, then probably, as long as you were able to keep warm and had some shelter, then, yeah, it'd be better than going back to the lodge with the psychopath murderer there.
I have to say all these, bits of fabric flying about are doing a good job of making it seem like they're hanging bodies. I think we brought this up earlier in the playthrough.
You brought it up earlier when you mistook one that's a hanging body.
Okay, I'm easily stalled. What do you want?
Well, that was entirely the point of getting you to do a commentary over a horror game. We just thought it'd be hilarious.
I ain't touching Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm telling you that now.
Oh, don't worry. I'd rather not as well, because, to be fair, it just seems a bit, ugh.
Well, I like all the lore and the backstory, but I also don't like things screaming right in my face. That's where I draw the line. Ugh, it's all dirty in here. Forget the cold, this the dust that does me in.
Well, to be fair, if you've got allergies, dust can be horrible.
I've got allergies to bullshit. Emily's setting it off right now.
Let's be honest here, like, I doubt that minor allergies are their biggest concerns at this particular moment in time.
Well, it's very true, yes.
Let's just hope the clown psychopath doesn't know how to climb ladders. If he can't, we're all good in the hood.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he's currently doing God knows what to Sam, so I don't think he's going to be getting up here anytime soon.
Yeah, and don't forget the other guy, if it even is another guy, who dragged Jessica off into the sanatorium.
Yes. Well, no, Jessica ended up going down the mine shaft.
Oh, yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Sorry, I forgot that completely.
Now, if I recall correctly, this flare is very important to saving a life.
I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, can't trust Matt with something as cool as a flare gun. Pow!
That ought to get someone's attention. Hopefully someone who's not a psychopath.
Just imagine if it's a rescue team of psychopaths. That'd be embarrassing.
Imagine if you just shot down a rescue helicopter, that'd be awkward.
Oh, amazing.
So I guess we got to sort of loiter a bit in this pleasant environment. I love how Mac just went the long way round.
Yeah, anything to get away from Emily, I guess.
I mean, as much of a bitch as she is, they are still boyfriend and girlfriend, so he is kind of still a little bit in love with her, even if she is pissing him off royally at this
I
point.
suppose.
Yeah, but he's still whipped as fuck, you know.
Well, yes.
Why do you think I suggested his stereotypical weapon be a whip? Oh. Yeah, that's got to be a sore spot. She may have been in some distress.
Well, no shite.
Yeah.
She might have been distressed when she ran away and never came back. Who would have figured?
Not to mention the part where she went tits first down a fucking mountain.
Although, if we're thinking back, the only person who saw that was that mysterious person who's been walking around, so its chances are no one else knows. They just think they've gone missing without any idea of their fate.
What, did he take the bodies? That's the only way I can understand like that happening.
Please say something if you're out there, please. We need help.
It doesn't seem to have been acknowledged. Like, I think it was quite ambiguous early on when it just said missing. So, how much people actually know about whether, like, them being dead?
My assumption would be that it was missing, presumed dead. Like, obviously the fact that they didn't return, and then it would have been maybe a few weeks, and then they just gave up hope that they would ever find them ever again.
Can you let Matt do the talking, please? You're just babbling incoherently right now.
Well, you know what would happen. Matt start talking and then she'd cut him off and tell him what he's meant to be saying. She's that kind of person.
Yeah, speak slowly. Enunciate.
My name is Emily. Hello?
You're not coming through clearly. Please repeat. Over.
Okay, this is leading to a jump scare. I'm watching you.
Oh God, please! Oh my God, we're gonna die.
Yes, that really helps them work out where you are, what you need, you know.
Oh, I don't like that camera angle. Oh,
Something tricked motion sensor. Probably a fucking deer.
yeah, we did deal with a gang of them earlier.
We'll send out helicopters to get you as soon as the storm has subsided. Over.
What? When? How long?
Dawn, at the earliest.
Oh, Jesus, no, we can't last until dawn.
Roll credits!
Oh my God, he's scared.
The deer's trying to get through. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. If you remember how easy it was for these two to get in, and now this whatever is struggling, like, come on.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, I don't think the hatch was on, was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to push it up, like, give it a bit of force.
True, but then I think they locked it when they got up here, so...
Maybe. I don't think it would shake around that much if it was locked.
Oh, God knows. But either way, I think they're kind of screwed right now.
Oh, Jesus. I wasn't actually expecting this. It's okay. I've seen Kung Fu Panda 2. Just run up the thing. It's fine.
No, you gotta have some like fucking MGR shit running up here with the fucking blade.
Let me guess. This is a part where Emily can die.
Ew.
I don't think she can actually, no.
Oh, she might be able to. No, I don't think she can.
Damn!
Not here, anyway.
Why not?
I just want her to die already.
I'll point out one of the instances where I know that she can die.
Okay.
This is the problem that I think a few people had with Until Dawn, is that certain characters seem to have a ridiculous amount of plot armor, Emily being one of them.
Yeah. Always gotta be the unlikable characters as well.
Well, I suppose it makes the other scenes with other characters more intense if it's a character that you do actually like who's in danger.
Yeah.
Basically, I think it's either this chapter or one of the ones coming up where Matt's going to be in a hell of a lot of trouble. Basically, there are many ways that he can die.
Aw.
Some of them quite horrific.
It's always gotta be the good ones who suffer. Sorry, I meant to say it's always gotta be the whipped ones that suffer.
I think, to be fair, Matt's the one who probably gets screwed over the most in this game because his deaths are needlessly brutal.
Damn, it's almost like the developers were trying to send a message or something.
What are you waiting for?
I'm thinking. Let me think.
This is a great time for a relationship breakdown.
Ugh. Oh my god, no. Oh, you're doing it!
Yeah, of course I fucking am. Mate, this is like some fucking bands.
You're an asshole, Flame. I love it.
Oh my god, this is not the time!
No, I think this is exactly the time.
Yeah, but that was some glorious lip syncing just then.
Oh, yeah, insistent.
Just tell me what's going on.
Nothing, Matt! God!
Just admit it.
I was confused.
Oh,
Remember that time earlier on when you insulted my jacket? Fuck you, bitch.
my jacket is my life. You insult it, you insult me, you insult my family, you insult my bloodline.
Goddamn tower, please, 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 Matt, just do something!
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Oh, this is beautiful.
Trying to find the safe.
Let's just leave her hanging there for a few hours.
She'll be absolutely fine.
Yes, do it! Peace! Bye-bye!
Hey, shit.
Oh, I've never been happier to be a psychotic bastard in my life.
Oh, God.
That's pretty much what you've got to do to get Matt to survive.
Wait a minute. So, would he die there if he tried to save her?
I believe so, yes.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
She wasn't up there?
This game can be pretty cruel, I think, in terms of the options, because some just lead to an instant death, others allow you to work your way out of the situation.
Right. Well, at least we get to deal with the better couple of the game here.
Yeah, these two are actually likeable. Let's see what's going on here.
And also, to be fair, they have a likeable relationship as well.
Yeah, I think that is something that's kind of, relatable on a general degree. You know, the idea of like being into each other but being a bit nervous about it and that sort of thing.
Oh, Flame, is there something you're not telling us?
No, because I'm the complete opposite of subtle with this kind of thing. But
Both looking great, guys. Sorry, that was Beth, not both. God, I'm dyslexic. Dyslexic at the worst amount of times. Oh, it's the Murder Cinema. I remember this place.
You and Josh were close, Chris.
Yeah, don't remind me of the time I had to buzzsaw my best friend in half to save you, okay?
Actually, just stop. I don't want to think about what just happened.
is this like a special walkway designed to fuck with everyone?
Yeah, it's basically just a ghost house at this point. Okay.
So effed up.
So I don't know about you, but I can't remember the last time I said effed up.
Yeah, it's very true. I think the only time where I use F as a stand-in for fucked is whenever I
Did you
am
just see that?
near kids, probably.
In the presence of elders.
What that was that?
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, when I'm in the presence of elders, I don't really do that. To be fair, I don't really ever say effed up because it just sounds ridiculous.
We've stayed on this subject for far too long. There's ghosts. Ghosts, damn you, ghosts!
Well, not ghosts, psychopath.
Well, we don't know that. It looked kind of ghostly just then.
It could be a ghost psychopath, you don't know.
I don't know. I saw something.
So this is probably the worst kind of mental situation to be in, because they're going to be like second guessing everything after, you know, seeing their friend get killed. Like you at that point you're probably aware that you're not going to be thinking straight, so you just question every thought that comes to your mind.
Oh, yeah. Doubt. Doubt is the mind killer.
I wish we could just go find everyone else and...
What if Sam needs us? What if she's in trouble?
That door right between them is going to fly open.
Or open slowly, one of the two.
Oh, thank you, helpful door. It's always nice when the place that's trying to kill me leads me in the right direction.
Well, it's definitely very helpful. I mean, we'd get lost otherwise.
Yeah, this way to Psycho. Oh, thank you. I'll go the opposite way then.
Yeah, well, it's a thing that like I noticed in the main room, like the main foyer sort of part, where there's like the balloons with arrows on them, and I'm not sure whether that's meant to actually be there in universe or whether that's just to kind of guide the player.
Didn't get me. Didn't get me.
Well, that was only a minor thing. It was just a step back, be careful.
Oh, okay, that one got me. Fucking double bluff.
Oh my god, that scared me.
You see, this is what you might wake up next to.
Hmm.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know.
That's something that's always quite funny, is when you have things that like
You can see in the window.
really childish, and yet they can be filled with such intense horror.
Oh, look what's going on here.
Yes, like what's going on here, because this is.
Don't open it, don't open it.
I guess you need to keep
Why not?
play around.
Because there's murderous intent inside everything in this game, Flame.
And what are we meant to just sort of stand around tapping our feet until the morning?
I guess we could have done an LP of another fucking Sonic game.
I thought you said you wanted to avoid the horror though.
Oh, touche. Touche, my friend.
Well, I mean, I suppose if we'd wanted a horror game for October, we could have gone with Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
Let's fucking not.
I want to cover that. Oh, okay.
Chris, let go!
What?
Oh, Chris, could you learn to turn around quicker, please?
You were looking
No, like, Chris is just aware of the tropes and he's just like,
Hashtag ghost. I like that.
Ghost.
this is exactly how young people talk.
You're freaked out because of what happened with Josh.
No shit.
I saw it. I saw a ghost, and it looked like Hannah. It looked like Hannah.
Wait,
Her
what?
baby's bad.
Oh, right, yeah, the Ouija board stuff. That's probably what she's thinking of right now.
I don't know. Maybe
Probably, and also, you know, she probably thinks that it's either Hannah or Beth because they are played by the same person.
Very meta, but, you know, they made it work.
I don't know.
That sounded like a ghost. I don't know about you.
What did that?
How does a picture just jump off the wall like that?
Gotta be ghost. Can't be anything else but a ghost. I've seen those, like, TV shows.
No, the picture frame just doesn't get eject button.
The fuck?
Huh. Here you go.
This way, fuckers.
There. Look there, Chris. You can't tell me you didn't see that.
Yeah, you saw it this time, didn't you, you bespectacled bastard?
I need 6 eyes for this shit.
Chris, it's showing us the way.
Yeah, the way you're gonna get murdered. The dead don't have, like, any kind of, you know, debt to pay to the living.
Oh,
If anything, they'd want more people to hang out with.
I feel like the ghost wanted me to
Well, it's
see this.
true, but then maybe they are trying to help you because maybe they don't want you to die either.
Okay, this is gonna tie into the plot in some way, shape, or form, isn't it?
Well, look at the exact scene that's being made here.
It's not like anything. That's us. Hiding there, waiting for Hannah. Last year.
Oh. Oh.
It's so accurate. I mean, that's exactly where I was sitting, and that's where Matt was.
This was set up by someone. Who was there?
Or someone, or something that was watching us.
Maybe it's a warning. I think someone I think someone put this here to mess with us.
No, it has to be the ghost. It's trying to tell us the maniac killed Hannah and Beth.
I think it's this bastard that he's here trying to fuck with our heads.
Why would he set this all
I think
up? Chris?
maybe what the maniac is trying to say that you all killed Hannah and Beth.
What? Okay, so that was mechanical, not ghostly. Good to know.
It's Hannah's diary.
Let's pay the ultimate respect to the deceased by reading through this dead girl's diary.
Well, she can't do shit about it. Can't possess us. Can't stop us from doing it. OMG, Mike confirmed.
Mike fucking confirm, mate.
Party time! Oh, Mike with hearts.
Oh, god damn.
Awesome. Cozy fires and hot tubs and OMG, Mike, I am so psyched to spend some time with him. I can't read this. It's so sad, Chris.
It's so pathetic, Chris. I mean, look at it. The handwriting is terrible.
And also, I mean, I have to say, I'm absolutely horrified by the fact that she was wasting so much paper. Like, start your diary on the next page, not kind of flip an entire page and then write it on the next blank sheet.
Don't look for sympathy from an English major, guys. You won't get it.
Oh.
Well, I don't think major is exactly the term you'd use for the degree I did, because English university, so go with English graduate. That's more accurate.
Okay. Don't look for sympathy. Right? Oh, Jesus, okay.
It's like being on YouTube in like 2008. No, we've just watched a little car driving down the lane. Oh shit.
But you did see it, Chris. For real.
Okay. I'm glad my volume wasn't any louder than it was now, because that potentially would have got me. Although I don't know if it's the game or not, but the scream seems to come a little bit after the image.
That's something that I see from time to time with like Scream and stuff in general, because it's like the two layers of you process the thing jump out at you and then you process the scream. It's like a double layer.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a whole nother room through here. It's mammoth.
Chris,
I feel that this is probably a good time to bring up The Woman in Black. Because, I mean, that's a great horror thing. Not the film, the play. Which I can't wait to see because it's coming to the theatre where I work in
did you know this?
February, I think. It's coming next year, either way. Because that's got very similar thing of having a figure walking around that's like really ominous that you don't quite see, but sometimes you do see, and the screams. And I mean, there's the most infamous thing in The Woman in Black, which is a rocking chair. And basically, there's a scene where this chair just rocks, and apparently it's absolutely terrifying.
Well, you can make mundane, everyday objects really terrifying with the right amount of, like, tension and, you know, proper camera angles and lighting.
Yeah, just framing in general, yeah.
If it was you.
But, I mean, I remember when the film came out of The Woman in Black, the rocking chair ended up leading into a jump scare of, like a woman hanging in a scream, very much like what we just saw a few seconds ago.
Okay, did you just spoil the ending for people?
In front of all of her
No.
friends and the guy
Okay, good. Just
You're
checking.
not doing anything worse to somebody.
If I was going to spoil the ending of The Woman in Black, the film, I would have talked about the end. That's just one of the many, many jump scares that they decided to throw into the thing.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that wasn't one of their bangles, was it? Yeah, the bracelet.
Never takes this thing off.
Yeah, so now they know that Sam's been down here for something.
Well, medical checkup, wasn't it?
Uh,
Hey,
fake newspapers, that's not at all foreboding.
Packet of old newspapers with a story about Blackwood Pines, but the date of postage suggests that they were printed recently. Interesting.
are these fake?
No, they're quality copies.
Make fake newspapers.
That's...
Like, they're trying to build up the tension of, like, you know, it's dated this date, but they've only just come in. Like, I don't know if newspaper reprints of things like a thing.
Well, I'm supposed you can, like, order, like, a famous one. Just get it, like, sent to
You
you.
know what?
Yeah, it's just,
No, I've had enough.
I don't know whether that's, like, a realistic thing that you could order in that bulk.
Well, dude, there's ghosts bopping about. I think we've thrown realism out the window at this point.
The maniac? And
I mean, the thing is that if they're fake, then it'd be much easier to do, because I'm pretty sure that newspapers don't tend to reprint their issues, because they're constantly dealing with the next issue coming out.
Yeah.
Why are
So,
you
unless some
always
nutter decided to collect a whole bunch of the same issue and put them up on eBay, I don't think you'd get a situation like that. Unless, he nicked it from some shop when their shipment of the post of the papers came in.
Oh, what a bastard. Worse than any psycho we've encountered so far.
Oh god, we'd better stop the great newspaper thief of 2015.
Support print media, guys.
Because Lord knows it needs it.
I'm getting a weird feeling from all this.
What do you mean?
Well, I
I'm putting my hands up in front of my face instinctively whenever there's like a gap between two characters.
Wait, like what? Like it's a setup or something?
Yeah, but I mean, how? It's just, it almost makes sense, but it just feels like we're missing something.
They're missing their love for one another.
Ah, so close yet so far apart. Guys, stick together. Like, I'd be hesitant to go even 5 meters away from someone.
I mean, it's very true. I mean, there's the whole thing of, when you're in a horror film, don't separate from each other. That's just going to get you killed.
Essentially, what we're saying is your ultimate survival guide is TV tropes.
Basically.
Pretty much. I mean, unless you're in a Scooby-Doo episode, in which case splitting up and looking for clues is perfectly fine.
Yeah, it works out then.
I suppose that's because you're going in pairs of 2, generally.
Okay, we've got to be in the sanatorium at this point.
Well, if we're not in the sanatorium, we're potentially in some sort of dilapidated kitchen, it seems.
Saw the buzzsaw back there. That wasn't particularly family friendly.
So there's pictures of them just on the wall in this place they had no idea existed.
I mean, what is this? Like a fucking hit list? Christ.
I think he may have hit the nail on the head more than he meant to, though. I'm watching every particle in this scene. You got me like a couple of times in this part. Not again, up! No!
Don't want Chris to miss the great film though, do we?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, just turn it on. What could go wrong?
Yeah, I love that, like, she turned it on and then it started moving. Like, what the fuck were you expecting?
Chris, it's from last year. Stupid prank.
Okay, now who the fuck was filming this?
It had to be someone who was
A
there.
little uncomfortable, huh?
Yeah, like, the only person we saw with a camera was Matt, but he was hidden away in the little wardrobe bit, and he wouldn't have got any of this, so...
Well, suspension of disbelief, I guess.
Also, this has been done on film, and I'm pretty sure they had a digital camera, so, right?
Wow. Forgot you were such
We're dealing with a media expert here, guys.
Indeed, because, I mean, just going through the effort of turning it from digital to film media is a massive pain.
No, well, this psycho is clearly devoted to his craft.
Playing a joke. It was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I never want to see this video ever again.
Oh, I'm waiting. Yeah, you didn't get me that time. I had my hand up, you fucker.
What is going on?
Ash, slow down, okay?
I can't handle this.
My ticker's starting to go a little bit.
Calm down.
Oh, we haven't even gotten into the really scary stuff
Oh,
yet.
fuck me.
You're over halfway in now, fam, you're committed for the whole ride.
I know.
Seriously, I'm asking.
I don't know, maybe the same person who tied you up and killed Josh?
Yeah, right.
The same person who might have Sam right now.
Well, who probably definitely has Sam.
Going to cut back to Sam at some point, because I'm eager to see how that plays out.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually. When the game decides that Sam's important again, because, I mean, they really don't seem to have thought she was that important, because she's only had maybe
Look at that.
a few minutes of screen time, in all things considered.
No, you don't understand. She's a more important character than we've ever had before, because she's nuder than any character we've ever had before.
Oh, damn, this thing is heavy.
Be careful.
You gotta come through, Ash. I can't hold it. Come on.
Chris!
Wait, what?
I think I just saw Sam over there.
Ash, are you sure?
I don't know, but come on, I think we should check it out.
Well, I'm pretty sure whoever's bleeding came through here, okay? So we really gotta get moving, like now.
Sounds like a choice. Make your choice. Yeah, follow Chris. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't split up.
Oh, thank God.
Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
I don't get it. Why would anybody want to make this place any cooler? It's freezing.
To preserve bodies, maybe?
Probably. It's the only thing that's coming to mind.
Oh, Flame, you're terrible at salty, mate.
Wait. Those are Sam.
Oh no.
Sam's clothes. That's just.
Sick.
This has got to be a fake out. This is too obvious.
So the psycho has been down here, for sure.
Do you think he's still down here?
I hope not.
Why is this thing even here?
$1 million question.
Dead breathe at this moment. Oh, Chris, get out of the way.
Yeah, this is not the time for us to crash into each other.
For a second, I thought that was actually Sam,
Sam?
and he just like dressed up her corpse or whatever in her own clothes and put a clown mask on, but it's just a random corpse.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be quite that blatant.
Well, I mean, also the thing is that because Sam's such an important character, they're not gonna kill her off without us having a major thing to do with it.
Sam? Chris, is she dead?
I don't think she's dead. Yeah, she just seems knocked out.
Well, she did get injected at the end of the last time we saw her, so yeah.
Wrong.
She's been knocked out.
Oh no, this is bad. This
Hello, Mr. Clown Man.
is here.
Enjoy some gas.
Oh shit!
And now for you.
No, give
Everyone's getting gassed.
Another two for the collection.
We saw her again now.
Yeah, we saw again indeed. Saw 2, if you want to get pedantic.
Oh crap. Ash. Ash. Shit, I'm gonna murder his fucking face off.
Yeah, I think like this is one of the things like I could see straight away where they were going with this.
Well, we're going to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, they got the table set up here.
Nah, fam, Pokemon TCG.
Yeah, there you go.
Got Haymaker deck built up.
When you take all the prize cards, you win.
Now, to be fair, it's Russian roulette.
I wish I could tell you. It's just not fair.
Well, it's not really Russian roulette, but it might as well be considering, the gun on the table.
Okay, well, let's see where this goes.
Stop it. Just say.
We're always talking around it, and now, we've wasted everything.
Ashley.
Aww.
None of it was wasted.
What do you mean?
Better now than not at all, I guess.
Was the only thing I ever wanted to do with my time.
What are you saying, Chris?
Say it. Make it official.
I should have told you how I felt.
Chris.
Ashley, I swear when we get out of this.
Oh, if you get out of this, which doesn't look very likely.
Yeah, well, you're not going to say a definite when you can just see saw blades above your head.
Hello there, my special little subjects.
They really got on the nose with the Jigsaw comparison, you know?
Oh, you should be,
Well, why not just be on the nose with it? It'd just be a bit boring if they didn't just go the whole hog and be like, yes, we're imitating Saw, get over it.
Chris, you can take that gun in front of you and shoot Ashley, or you can shoot yourself.
I choose a third option. Shoot the buzzsaws.
The choice is yours. Don't be so silly, Chris.
To be fair, that's what I would have tried.
Now, yeah, this is a very important decision.
Just do it, Chris. It should be me.
Very important decision.
You chose to save me before. Let me choose this time. Let me choose to save you.
No, I will... Ugh, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. This is too sudden.
Can I just have a few days to mull it over, please?
God.
Is there any way to make sure no one gets killed here?
Yes.
Oh.
Boom, butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
You have gone too far now. Don't you see? Huh? Don't you see that this torture porn has gone too far?
I think this therapist needs to see a therapist, honestly.
Seriously. Just a whole tiers of therapists upon therapists.
People's lives. What makes you so special then?
Wasn't he, like, toying with people earlier?
Yeah, it's a little bit all over the place for these sessions, really, isn't it?
It's not really a structure, is there?
You're a sick fuck! Now what the hell have you done for them? Huh? What the hell have you done to them? Psychopath.
You'll want to talk.
Psychopath.
Yeah, I heard you the first time, mate.